What's up?
Yeah, I'm just not really sure what they were going to do there.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe one of these other little devices would work. Wait a minute. If I connect one of these, Batman, to one of those, and one of these is longer than the other. Wait a minute. I'm having sensations. You don't think you should have sent a guy like me a construction manual? Is that? Oh, they gave me these little stickies. I literally, in my head was like, why wouldn't you just give me a little sticker? And I found the whole bag of them. Okay. All right.
All right, you guys, I'm just trying to set up the camera angle. Jeff's been waiting for this.
I worked my my you know what off today so I can come do this. Hey, did you message my aunt back? She messaged about the Airbnb, by the way.
Oh, I didn't see it.
My Aunt Kathy. My phone's right there.
She messaged you?
I think she just messaged the Facebook. Your message.
Oh.
You know that video you made
Yeah.
in the house? Yeah.
Are you talking about comments?
Babe, don't do that to me. Me and you were best friends, okay? You know I ain't no good with the words. You spoke. Yeah, no. No. Yes. And I think, so pretty much, I don't know anything about mechanicking, but my boy's bikes still have to run good, so I've been diving knee deep into the suspension right now. I think the motor's good. I've checked about as much. Thank you. I'm not known for my dancing, but every once in a while I really get inspired.
Don't listen to him. He's actually really good at twerking.
I said I'm not good at dancing. Twerking's a whole different discipline. Okay.
I'm trying to go on live.
I think until I'm done figuring out his suspension, I'm just going to leave that little sticky tab that Slacker sent with me in their kit. And see what it does from there. Okay. I'm okay with that. Anything good? You need you guys to use that Slacker tool? Well, that sounds really bad, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, I'm using that Slacker tool right now to get Wyatt's suspension like as good as I can get it. Oh, whoa, I'm sorry guys. Whoa. What have I done? What's up, dude? How about this? How about I move Wyatt's bike? That'd be easier. I say that. And then look, I can't even pick it up. Man, I used to be so strong. What happened to me? Well, I'm gonna have to do this eventually. I was just hoping not to do it yet. So, anyways, maybe that'll help things out. Maybe you guys can see this a little better. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I don't think I have a hernia anymore. I think it's just a full-on adjuster. Okay, I can do that. Alright. So anyways, like I was saying, not a mechanic. But we got practice tomorrow, and Wyatt's suspension needs zeroed out, so I have to lock in and figure it out. It's a Husqvarna TC 50, so the front shocks are air. This shouldn't be like rocket science or anything like that. Wow, man, your blue mustache is crazy.
Baseball boy said start it. And then CBO said just put some new parts on the old Raptor 700.
I bet that wasn't cheap. Alright, we're at 0. That's fully stretched out. Now, bud, what we're going to do, I know you love this bike, don't you? So what Dad's doing, he's getting this all set up to your weight. Yeah, this is called a slacker tool. It's going to mess with your sag. So I'm gonna get this off the stand. Don't let it get on your feet. You're not wearing shoes.
Are you wanting me to read instructions to you?
Read the instructions?
Yeah.
No, we're just testing. So I watched a bunch of videos on suspension. I would now consider myself a guy that's watched a bunch of videos and still doesn't know what he's talking about. So I immediately went back to the owner's manual because they just kind of slowly talk to you about what the video was talking about. But I think I'm going to take on the suspension challenge myself with my boys. I think I'm going to dive in and maybe I'll be the reason why shit doesn't go so well, but I'm going to give it a try. But this is easy, babe. You got me this slacker tool thing here? You guys see this? I know you guys use them. They're all over the internet. Start to 450. It's in the trailer because it's rained its ass off here and I didn't get a chance. But you know that thing's sweet. I skipped an oil change on it. I still got the oil change kit over there, but it's ready. All right, babe. Go back to that page. You just pieced out, didn't you? No. Yeah. All right, what's my sag supposed to be? Static.
Checking the static sag.
No, don't read it out. Just tell me what that number is.
TC 50, 12 millimeters. 0.47 inches.
Yeah, if we would have known the inches and millimeter thing, boys, we've been talking millimeters a long time ago. What does that say?
Millimeters.
12 millimeters?
Yeah,
Or 4.9 inches. You tell me what sounds bigger. Sorry, guys. I just thought I'd give everybody a little insider thing. You know, maybe just change the outlook of life. Alright. So I already know I got it set at 0 when it was all the way stretched out. So pretty much you're supposed to do like some complicated math to get that. I'm at 30. But that's also a height thing. I could change his rebound and soften it up on the rear end. And probably the low speed adjustment on this rear end from what the instructions say. Wyatt's a little young to be on this bike. The 110 is actually in the trailer too. But Wyatt's a little young to be on this bike, so we had to soften it up to make up for the height difference. I don't know if I'm upset about that, honey.
Sag?
Yeah. Right now it's between 28 and 30, and it says it needs to be at 12. So if I do some really complicated math, that's 18. That's right. I don't know. I think he's getting pretty good grip out of the corners, isn't he? I think his big...
I just think he's holding back on like the power, but it's only because he just got his cast on.
I don't think I'm gonna
That's what
mess with it right now. I think I might leave it at 30. I know that seems pretty soft, but it's also bringing his front end up, and him steering with the front end is not such a bad
Move
idea.
it forward just a little bit so you can get the slacker in the video. Yeah, there you go. Hey, thanks, Okie Rob, for sharing. Tell them what you're doing.
So he's actually about 10 pounds, Wyatt's about 10 pounds too light for this bike right now, for the spring, but they don't make the spring smaller exactly for this. One, like, readily I can just order, but, so, yes, I think the sack will stay there, and we'll deal with that. I don't know, I think it's okay. I think we're gonna leave it there. Again, I'm not an expert, but I looked into it a bunch, and I know that it being a little softer than what they say is not necessarily a bad thing. Alright. I like that. I ain't mad at it. That's gonna go ahead and stay there for now.
You just show the slacker on the camera.
Oh, this thing's super handy.
Tell them what it
That's that slacker thing. You're seeing it, they're advertising all over the internet for bike sag and everything. It really is easy, and it really does.
is. We're not sponsored.
Yeah, I am not sponsored by Slacker. I'm just saying this is really handy to have. If your buddy's got one, ask if you can borrow it. It's not, you're not going to damage it. You should see how hard my kids have dropped this. And I trust it. What is that? Can you start to 50 in the background? Oh, I can't believe you guys can see that. The little Honda? Yeah, I mean, we could. I can't be a slave to my audience. Alright, now what I wanted to break down into next is the front. Okay. Yeah, these handlebars gotta be moving forward. First and foremost, let's just do that. Babe, what does it say about the front end?
The front end.
I will probably mess with his rebound first.
Where do I see the front end? Where it just keeps going?
Yeah, I think it's probably above that sag section. Here, I can tell. Everything goes back in its place. Oh, sorry. Everything has its position.
Thanks for the share, Elizabeth.
My name also starts with a J. And that's Joe's Jet. What about that? Oh. Hey. That magnet really does play around. It really does stick. Alright, back to Fox. Waves intended to be managed. Backwards. Okay. Hey, you know, we're gonna have to come up with a system. Because I've been through that book quite a few times, right? So I kind of need you to get like sped up on the systems too. Like, go to the handlebar.
Okay, handlebar. How do you get to that?
You're either gonna have
I can't see handlebar.
to sub the dog.
Is it controls?
Need help? Alright. Can you bring it to me? I'll do it for you. See, I need to move these handlebars forward. He's getting blue chase. He's baby 9 months old on a skateboard. How did that happen? I know, dude, but you can't. What happens if you lean one way or the other too far, homie?
Here.
Oh, yeah.
See, if you could, if I could scroll it, it would be a lot easier.
Maybe. You can't stroke? They just put a health advisory out for tablets, so those days are numbered.
Right, because kids, thanks for the share, JB.
Sorry guys, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm also trying to focus. Just a hair. Oh man.
Man, this is. Tuning the engine.
It's gonna be so hot at practice tomorrow. What did it get up to today? 101. So, but they were just racing in it all weekend, so it's not like all the kids. There's not kids that aren't used to it.
Index, air filter. What are you trying to get in handlebars?
It'll be like,
Handlebar lever.
you have to go to like,
Handlebar position.
yeah, moving the handlebar position.
So page 40. Page 40. Oh, I got it. you know about hair?
Those bolts on top need to go with the.
What are you trying to do?
We're gonna tighten up this stem a little bit. Oh man, oh man. I really don't want to disconnect all that. That just seems a little obnoxious. I bet somebody's watching me right now being like, dude, you can do it like this so easy. Well, speaks up, bro. This is just. Chase. No. Alright, so I believe we gotta get this front fender off. I'm gonna figure this out literally as I go. Exactly. Exactly, bro. Exactly, little man.
Let me see. Can we? What does it look like when everybody works on their bikes? Let me see.
I'm not a mechanic, so I really do just have to figure out how much I can just help the boys with the basics. Ride position, being comfortable. You know, we don't come from a long line of racers either with a bunch of knowledge. I mean, I'm super knowledgeable with things, but what, I don't know.
He's pretty good at figuring it out. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow, when that antifreeze overflowed out of that tube, you really got that finger.
Like stained it?
I believe so.
Like burnt it?
Well, I bet you I could get it out, so, but I'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah. Got focused, Chia.
I got to focus in.
I learned the most from trial and error. From Darren. Error. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to realize I cannot say that word.
Trial and error. I know, man. Like, I'm trying to learn from trial and error, but that shit gets expensive. That shit gets expensive.
Well, him bringing it to the shop was expensive.
Yeah, but they're good at what they do.
And then it gets left there.
I'm doing next. Can you give me 10 minutes? Work with me here, man. Dang. What? Well, I thought. Alright, so I just put that on and I can't put that on. I have to take that off. How many people are actually watching? 5. Whoa, this is like cable television. I know what the view feels like.
Same here. It cost me $800 just for the front forks on my 250.
Now, I understand there's a money aspect to this and stuff, and don't get me wrong, I would love to go ham. But in due time.
If it was up to Jeff, his whole paycheck would be gone. Before bills are paid. It is a 50cc.
They look big, don't they?
What I'm saying is I learned how to do it myself because it's cheaper.
Wrong again, Jeff. Wrong again, dude. Two eggs.
Looks like a KTM, but it says Husky. It's actually a Husky.
There's some minute differences, but they're not massive. Well, you pull that bike over on you, test. Stands here somewhere. Forget where it's at. I'll just put that down there. And let me get this one off. Put that in a really cool pile. Those are getting replaced on Ryan's bike. We're bringing his handlebars up a little bit on this E2. Yeah, I'm pointing the right thing. I'm excited about that too.
So are you making it taller or making it shorter?
This,
Yeah.
stiffening up the steering.
KTM has the best 65 I've ever seen.
I don't have, my boy loves this bike. I just have to make it more comfortable for him. I'm trying to stiffen up the steering, but I'm almost wondering if I need to loosen that up first. I gotta look into that. I'm trying to stiffen this up some more. He said, don't understand. It doesn't have steering like a car. Like his handlebars, I'm trying to stiffen this all up right here. Make it a little more rigid. Just a little something that Coach was talking about. Is this bike ready? It's a 22.
Is that bike brand new?
It's a 22. It's seen 80 hours, but it gets loved on pretty good. It just got rebuilt, tuned up. Clutch just got redone. and reset for Wyatt the way he likes it. So, but I really do think that in order for me to actually yeah, 100%. I know that's exactly what that is. Okay, but on to my other goal, babe.
You guys prefer to see up close or want to see the bike?
They're like, we prefer someone more entertaining. Do you have that?
Some people like watching people like work on their bike. Lil Chan said, I crashed my bike today.
It's alright. As long as you're alright.
If it's not wobbling, you have to be careful not to over tighten the bolt. I hit the whoop section too fast. Lil Chan said I hit the whoop section too fast. It happens.
Were you on a supercross track or just motocross loops? Either way, I mean, you can.
I hit the whoop section too fast.
That's that section why it's been pushing his luck on. Not pushing his luck, but going faster and faster
Yeah.
after that big single.
Jeez, you.
I think what the problem is I'm losing my leverage here. I really wish I had this back in that sockets that I used to have. But I'm not really quite sure what I've done to it. You know what I was saying, boo?
Yeah. I was at Glen Helen in California.
Wow.
That's what we need to do is just travel to like different tracks.
I would love to travel to different tracks all the time, but man, the price. I think this one improvement right here out of
Do
everything
you have stock suspension?
on his bike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's stock, right?
Yeah. I mean, but it's not jump suspension. It should not ever get. It's stock, but I mean, well, that's not.
That's crazy how Andy had like everything.
Obviously, if he's running Glen
You're
Helen.
not on the Cobra train like everybody else.
We almost make. Man. Should I say the Cobra training experience today?
Yeah.
Okay. So at the practice track, it's also a Cobra train. It's like the owner of the practice track has like 2 or 3 Cobras. The guys that come down like an hour away, they've got a trailer full of Cobras. The diver's got a trailer full. Wyatt liked the way this bike sat. And the only thing that he disliked about it was the throttle. It had plenty of speed, but it was like, it took forever to open up. So Wyatt said, I really want the bike, is there any way we can just make it act like a Cobra? So we took it into the shop, and they adjusted the carb. And I mean, they had, I don't know what race reads were involved there. It helped it out a little bit. But then we took it in, and they said, well,
No Steve said big dog.
let's adjust the clutch. So I think we went from a setting 6 to an 8. So now as soon as he touches the gas, it opens up and hits real hard, and then he can just throttle through it. This is the only thing that he disliked about it first, but knock on wood, we got that kinked out, so we just gotta. This bike's a bad motor effort. I remember before we got it fixed, I was just tooling down the driveway to figure out what Wyatt was talking about, and it just opened up, like the power band just wide open, and the exhaust cleaned out, and my hat ripped off my head. So Wyatt loves that feeling. He just wants to be able to control that feeling and it not be so random. And after adjusting the clutch, it really helped. I do understand why out of the factory the clutch is adjusted like that, because it gives you a little more time down low to play around with it. And then if you're in the wide open, you can really see what the bike's about. But a lot of the time those kids on a track, they want that right when they come out of the corner. And then after they're done losing control and steering with their rear end, then they'll figure out how to slow down after that. But they want all the power they can get. And all it took was just a little bit of clutch work. Stallman's gave us a super sweet deal on this. Babe, I had my wrench, and then I started running my mouth and I lost it. And then I put it here, or there, or here, or there, or here.
How old is Wyatt? Jordan said, bro. No, Steve said, tell him Rangers lead the way.
All the way. Su Sponte, bro.
There's so many factors that go into the 50s.
Well, I'm not a good enough mechanic to know those factors, so all I'm trying to work on is comfort. Because some of these guys, man, they've really got it locked in. Like, they've got it figured out. All right, so I should be able to adjust the steering position forward one more again.
65s are way better for them.
They like, what does he mean? Like, I trust him, I'm just curious. We're gonna practice, I think the 65s on the Cobra, because they've got a bunch at the track, like a bunch. And, oh, so Cobra issues, babe, he's going over. And he's at the concrete. He was at the track, just had it rebuilt, maybe rode it for 2 hours, and kaboom. Not gonna say any names. There's no point in doing that.
Oh, it went out?
Because I'm not saying, well, and his bike locked up.
Yeah.
And I mean, his dad was just looking, he just looked around like, are you serious?
He had disappointment. The same look that you would have.
I felt it for him. I really did feel it for him. It was brutal. What does he say?
Like, they can control their
AMA 6. So we got 6 on this one. That one, he's 4. AMA age. Is that what you mean? He's 6 right now. He won't be 7 for a while.
He turned 7 this year.
Yeah, I know, but he's asking his like race age.
Oh.
That whole thing that Ethan was explaining to us, like how long he has on this bike. I didn't know what you were talking about until someone explained that, but now I do. All right.
He said, yeah, then don't worry about the 65 as much.
Yeah, they got him laying around, right? So obviously he's going to get curious and he's going to want to ride Kai's or Mark's, but I'm not going to stress about it. I got a little bit of a plan, right? You see that Honda 50 back there? It's a 3-speed. My plan is, because it doesn't really get out of control, like, they're hard to race, I'll say that much. But it's just because of the way they're geared, and like, kids outweigh them really quick. And then they're heavy, so they come off jumps like giant bricks. But they do have 3 speeds on them. So after White gets them soaking his boots in for the rest of the summer, I'm probably going to start having him shift that around and then get used to that foot movement. And then the clutch, I mean, actually, he's just going to have to climb that mountain when he gets there, because I know that's going to be hard. So I
And
need
what CC is that bike?
50. I'm guessing. I hope. No, I'm kidding. This is the TC 50. No clutch.
You were going to hate that 50. If I were you, I would learn the clutch setups ASAP. This one's automatic, right?
It's still got a clutch though. Our settings, so out of the clutch settings were hard to figure out. We were at a 6. The bike was really erratic up top. Like the power band was just clicking in whenever. So we did some carb work and dug around the reed a little bit. But it ended up being a clutch adjustment that actually got this thing the way Wyatt wanted it, and I was really shocked. But you're 100% right. That clutch on these bikes, it's really important.
Do you use transmission?
Dextron, or what is that? Dextrol 3? AT, ask them if they're using AT, is that what they're talking about? Oh, babe, good job. That's exactly what I needed. You are so smart. $29.5 foot-pounds torquage. This bike has like a really tight, get it, son. This bike's working area is pretty tight. It's been pushing Wyatt back. I'm moving up his handlebars a little bit to see what happens.
Why are you suspicious?
Well, because I'm not telling him. I'm just going to see if he naturally pulls his body up, or if he's just like, something's wrong with my bike, I can't stand it. All right, let's get this bag dog to 29.5.
Where did I charge her for this? No, guys. What's that?
What's up, dude? Yeah.
Okay. Please. Huh? Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me get the baby.
Dang, I know why this is so tight. Holy cow. 29.5 seems like a lot. Okay. You gotta believe it. If you don't trust it, then what are we doing this for? What does it say? Getting ready for Redbud? Man, I had some serious emotional trauma last week. Wait, what week is it? I've been going hard as hell. Because it's like racing time right now. So, I've been working my ass off to save up cash so I can pay for all this crazy shit. Sorry. But last week, or this weekend we just had, I'm sitting here Saturday kind of having a poop day because the tropical storm FME just rolled through and dumped all the gallons the world has to offer on and around our house. So, didn't really have anywhere to ride, and I was like, hey, it's all right, you know, I'll just come out here to shop, work a little bit, and then I'll go in there and watch the race. No. There was no race on. For some reason I just had it in my head that the first race for the hot summer nights was after the races. So I just messed with my head. It was emotional damage. Alright, babe, that's done.
You trying to get to LL, like lowering the bars and then checking the triple tightness?
Honestly, no. The regionals just passed us up. I don't think we're there yet, Tuck. I'm not like saying like my kids couldn't handle or anything. I just think as a
Well, he just got the pass.
yeah, as a family even, and he just got out of the cast, so we're not going to pressure him for Loretta Lynn's yet. Plus, I don't even know if he could mentally put all that together right now. Just like I said, just after having his arm broken, like those 40-man gates are intense, and if you're trying to go to Loretta's, you've obviously dealt with it, so. We had a kid that's really good, and I mean, I think his dad said he was 29, and that's crazy to think, because he's still really good.
He's super young, so there's no rush.
Yeah, no rush, right? No rush, no pressure. Where's the air gauge at, babe?
I remember you put it in the cabinet or drawer.
Wrong. It was in the gear bag. Well, girl. So I had this thing super soft in the front end for Wyatt's arm. So yeah, let's just get it to there, crank it up just a little, another little hair. All that beautiful, right?
No.
Get that adjusted up. I think his rebound's good. I think it just needed to be a little stiffer. Believe it or not, babe, when he's hitting them ramps, when he's hitting them bumps and stuff and waves, the reason why he's like going so far in and then the bike's kind of like launching back, a lot of that has to do with this being too soft. So we're just gonna put that back to where it was.
Well, since then, start that 50 in the back. If you stay till the end, he'll start it.
Don't shut me out, girl. You don't know that.
When is the end?
I don't know, man. Yeah, you guys are hilarious.
You shall find out. So I can tell.
I hate watching the videos because they're like, "Hi, I'm Frank from so-and-so Automotive and Motorsports. I've been doing this for 25 years. I'm going to go through this really fast. I'm not going to talk about everything it does. See this? Adjust it, all of it, real quick. Now I'm going to focus on this bolt here for 5 minutes. It's not all that important, but it's important that we stop and talk about it. It's important to me and what I do on a daily basis. All this stuff you're worried about, let's go over it real quick again and move back down to this other bolt. It's really important. I feel like that's all in YouTube videos. Break it down for a non-mechanic. An actual mechanic's not watching your show going, oh, you do that just a hair different than I do. No. It's for idiots like me.
So I can tell you that if you're interested in getting to the next level, you should stick with Scott.
Stick with who?
Stop.
Scott?
Stop.
Stocked. Stock bikes? Alright.
I have a CRF 150 RB YZ 112 factory edition in Talara Sting MX4. Wow.
My wife has no idea what you just said.
He is 13 years old and he's a supercross rider.
That's pretty extreme. What's that life like? What's it like being a 13-year-old supercross racer, man? Tell the world.
Hey Weston, we'll follow you.
That's pretty awesome, dude.
Do you ever tear your bikes completely apart and grease every bolt?
Oh, so no. And the only reason I don't is because I'm not mechanically inclined enough to make sure every bolt that I greased goes back in the hole. I'm also bad about charging the phone, so all the pictures I probably took in the disassembly process I wouldn't reference because my phone died. I take it apart in sections.
You
So
said bad.
I know. I take it apart in listen. So I take it apart in sections, right? So the rear end will get. There's some guys that can rip this thing all the way down, bro, and put it all the way back together, go back out to the track and feel confident. I am not that guy. I'm trying to be that guy, so give me a few more videos. What I do is I break it down in sections. So the rear end will get broken down, greased, everything reset back to base. Right now, this was all set to comfort because Wyatt snapped his arm, so we're going to set the suspension back to sport and see what he thinks. I also think moving the bars forward might have been a good thing. What's everybody's rule on that, the handlebars? Like, is it okay to move them forward a little bit, or is that really going to jack them up? What's everybody saying? Yeah, I'm definitely working on that. So, the handlebars, Tuck, I'm moving them forward because when he comes back down to sit, he's pretty far back.
Tuck just unfollowed you. Tuck just unfollowed you. I'm just joking.
What does that mean?
I was just joking that he unfollowed you because you don't take it apart.
Oh. I don't know how this game works. All right.
Is he tall?
No.
Tuck followed you back.
He's not tall, but
He's 48 inches right now?
he's 48 inches, so he's not very tall, but he just seems to be sitting back. So I don't know, did I make a mistake moving him forward, or? Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad you said something by tightening these up. All right, so should I put my suspension back to stock? I'm glad that, see, this is why we do this. The closer the bars are, the more you'll feel in control. So yeah, I think you're right. I think I'm just seeing buzzing back. They weren't really.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Right.
All right, so I just talked to him. He said don't move the handlebars, babe. He said that's for taller people and that it's going to make them feel a little bit more out of control. So I'm going to reverse everything I just did.
Closer to bars, the more you will feel in control.
All right. So I'll leave them in that forward setting. I'll just back them out.
Remember this over grip.
What?
He said, remember this over grip. Is this a good brand to buy a 125 off of?
I mean, I hear a lot of good things out of the bigger bikes and the TC. I mean, I hear a lot of good things out of Huskies, period. I got a 450 Husky and I love that thing. I'm figuring this out, man. All right. I know that doesn't seem like a lot to people watching, but what about there? No.
You need to teach your rider, to ever grip the grip, which will keep your elbows up. Over grip.
He's saying on the throttle. Yeah, I try to, man, it's so hard to get a wife to listen to me on the track. Everything you tell a kid when you're a parent, they're like, yeah, okay. All right, we're gonna
He
get
said
this.
both.
And the coach is pretty good about helping with the kids, but man, he's got his own mountain to climb too. All right.
It's a process.
A learning process? Yeah.
Jeez.
Here we go again.
What's your opinion on electric bikes?
I think they're awesome. I think I want one really bad for the track. I know that.
It's all about leverage. From gripping the bars to digging in the foot pegs and knees. If you did get an electric bike, what would you get?
I don't know. I think I would get one that's like more for just cruising. I don't think I get like a start or anything. I like gas too much to be doing that, but yeah, I think I would just get I don't know, like, what are those Surons or whatever the ones you see people just cruising around? Boy, this bike does sound good though, doesn't it, babe? Everybody always sounds like it's got turbo.
Don't they race electric bikes now?
Yeah, that's electric.
The KTM.
That E2 is electric. They race the E2, the E5, E3s. Yeah, it's starting to become pretty big. I mean, they race to the start. We've heard them things race. It's hilarious.
Are those bars stock?
Yeah. Yes, they is.
If I were you, I would get a Ceron Ultra B.
I think that's probably what I've seen everybody play around with.
It's the biggest one they have, and they look tall, so if I were you, I would get it.
Thanks, dude. No one ever tells me I look tall. That's that bro support right there, baby. You don't know nothing about that. This part here is really, really important to my boy. I know Light likes this to be like feel a certain way. Chase, you having a blast, man.
Chase.
Yeah, some guys on here, they'll break these things all the way down to pieces. I'll have 2 or 3 tables full of parts.
You moving the bars to the front holes, KC.
I did, and then I kind of talked to this tuck guy, and he said that moving it too far away. I thought it might push him forward on the bike, but he's saying too far away, and he's going to start to feel like a little out of control, so. We got practice tomorrow, so this has got to take precedence. Silent concentration, guys. I'm so sorry. This cannot be fun to watch, but I have to get better at mechanicking. Yeah, I'm loving that. Da 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 da. Okay, I'm not loving that.
Were you moving them because he's looking tall or for body position only?
Body position. And this tuck guy on here, is that KC?
Mm-hmm.
This tuck guy on here, KC, was telling me that actually moving that forward for body position isn't going to do him any good.
He's correct. Ted's like, I told you so.
Fine, Tuck.
Hey, at least you have people telling you correct information. There was a car group where a guy posted about his vehicle and people said to pour sugar down his whatever, I think it was gas can. And he actually did it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how that played out.
I know this looks like pointless, but I gotta get this perfect. Mamma mia. Tweaking out a little hard right now, but
Jay said too high.
I know.
Here, I'm gonna change the camera so you
I
guys
don't
can
know.
see.
I'm getting there, boys.
Is that better, you guys? Is your son around? Put him on the bike. Yeah, he is. Let me go get him. You want me to get him?
You better get his shoes on and the pegs will jack him up. We've been through that.
Wyatt, put your shoes on, come on here. Daddy wants you to try the handlebars real quick so he knows how high to put them. Okay?
What's up, dude? You guys enjoying tablet before the rubber shuts down? Apparently a bunch of people are coming over for the World Cup. And they're all shocked. They're like, oh man, we thought America sucked. I'm like, what? I thought,
Did he crash?
Nope.
I did. Oh.
Tell him I said they should get a Renthal bar pad.
Yeah, that little husky one's not gonna do much, is it?
The brake lever looks like it's a little too far out, but I don't know.
This is saying like down. Why, do you have trouble grabbing your front brake? No? Okay. Well, we actually got some people that ride, they're helping us out.
Does he use the front brake?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, mostly.
Yeah, me too, buddy. I mostly use my front brake too. And I'm sure there's probably a bunch of people that are saying, nah, that's crazy, don't do that. But so,
Why?
Let him feel it.
alright, why? I'm on. I like it.
Let him move it.
Let who?
Alright, big dog, I know you got your number plate on there, your fender. Come over here, big guy. I'll hold it. Come on from this side, will you? I don't want to build that bad habit. Alright, get your feet under your pegs like you like. Okay. Yeah, looking good, dude. Alright, stand up straight as a pencil. Okay, hands down this you, straight up. Straight up and down, there you go. Hands down. Just like Coach said. Alright, reach for your bars. Alright, now bend your elbows, leave your hips back there. Okay, remember you gotta look at what's coming, not at what you've already hit. Okay, if you're looking at what we've already hit, we're in trouble, right?
Over grip.
These are,
He's not that small.
hey, show them that muscle. Yeah, that's right. Alright, down just like this, wait, up. Just like this, tap position.
Can you move the camera? Where do you want me to move it?
You're right there, right?
Oh, like closer? Yeah. Little Cooper Webb.
Did he see the 175? Does anybody remember Cooper Webb 175? Yeah? Okay.
Your little blue mustache.
Looking good, dude. Alright. So, get in your tag position, buddy. Make sure you keep your knees back, okay? It's alright, you got sticky stuff on your grips. Here.
Nah, Eli Tomac.
Alright, bud. Tag position.
Back up. He said back up. Oh, I got it. Back
Go ahead and bend
up.
your elbows. Keep
But I
lifting
gotta
up.
move this stand.
You gotta look at me so you critique you. Alright. You gotta come forward a little bit. Alright. That's pretty good. Right
Is that
there.
better?
How's that feel, buddy? Now I was thinking about
hold
moving
on.
your handlebars up to here. Just a little bit forward. What do you think? Now go ahead and sit down. Now you'll sit down straight down, right? Stand back up. Balls on your feet. Okay, yeah, there you go. You see how you squeeze your bike like that? Alright, now remember, when you sit down, you gotta drag your hips forward. That's it. There you go. I know it feels uncomfortable.
I raced the KTM Junior Nationals when I was little.
I know it feels uncomfortable.
We always wanted him to do that.
Because a lot of the times in the corner we think we need to lean down really hard.
That's so
right?
cool.
What you need to do in these corners is kind of keep your back upright, kind of keep like a neutral position. Your weight's forward if you sit down like this, okay? Now obviously you want to keep your head looking that way, which is going to cause you to lean in, right? But when you're in a corner, don't forget to keep these elbows up and keep a good, nice, erect posture, right? Like you're in a corner, you're not digging way down and like, we're not riding through the corner. That's not what's happening.
You said bars could go back just in here.
This way or this way? Stand back up, buddy. No, in your good attack position. Not like a pencil. There you go. Straighten your back. You're not a turtle. Nope. Straight. Straight back. And remember, we don't bend with our back, we bend with our hips. So go down to your bars. Well, that's a little bit over exaggerated, but bend a little more. All right, that's this right here. Just probably look forward. Look at your track. Look ahead of you. All right, chest down a little bit.
This is the gym.
Yes. Check that into the gym. Chest down. There you go. I know that seems like a lot to hold, but you are going to get so used to being in that position, buddy. Looking good.
Ask him how it feels and fix his hands.
So what they're saying is you don't want to have, when you're on the track bend forward like this, don't gain distance by bending your wrist. Go ahead and keep your, there we go. Same thing with here. And because, yep, you're gonna have to over grab to bend it back straight,
He
okay?
said, there you go.
See that? You see how you straighten your wrist right there? It felt like a lot more locked in. Now let these heels sink down. Get your balls to your feet. Now let them heels sink down. So you can, it takes a little pressure off your hips, okay? I know it feels weird right now, okay? Now hinge forward at your hips, just like that, donkey. All right, now that's pretty far back, so you want to pull yourself down, but you don't move your hips. Keep them knees back there. You bring yourself forward, okay? Now, if that's how you feel like you need to accelerate, then you need to be up there. But just keep getting up. See that wrist? Keep that wrist good and strong. That's going to keep these bars from getting out of control, all right? How's that feeling?
Push on his back and let him put his hands in both positions. He will understand.
Okay, all right. So what? That's a good point. Now, put your wrist down like this, right? Like, no. Okay, take a break. Take a break. Let them, like. What we're gonna show you is I'm gonna put pressure on your back, and that's gonna simulate you coming into a corner breaking. You know when you come into the corner and we get all them little chatter bumps, baby, and the back end kind of gets crazy. Well, we know to squeeze our knees in, right, and drive into the bike, so that doesn't get. What I'm gonna simulate is that, but I'm gonna have your wrist down like you're. This is bad. This is good, right? Like look, bad. Good, okay? Go ahead and pop up in a good position. Pop up in a good position, right position, baby. Balls to your feet. Look forward. Get your back down. Get your chest down to your bars. If you had a helmet, I could kind of yank you around a little bit. Dude, looking good. And see, did you hear I literally heard your legs squeeze into your bike. That's good. That's not bad. That's a good thing. That's
You guys
good.
still fighting over the excavator?
Yeah. Yeah, we are. All right. So, I still don't get it as much as I'd like to. She's rude when we get it. So when your wrist is down like this, okay? I'm going to show you something. Okay?
I'm still on it most of the
But
time.
I'm going to push on you. Okay? Is your wrist straight? All right. Now put that wrist up in a good position. All right? Straighten your back, buddy. You're tiring yourself out by humping your back over like this, okay? Straighten it up. Be real big and strong and straight. It's easy to be a man because you just walk around big and tall. When you slunch over like a hermit, that takes energy to look like crap. You just gotta, you just lock out, okay? Perfect. Now, shrink the distance down between this and here. But not with your legs. Not with your legs. With your arms. There you go. Good deal. All right, now see this right here? Now now see if I push on you like that, that's gonna collapse and you already felt it.
I need to get down.
All right, now see, but you gotta,
Why?
remember, you gotta drive your crotch forward, okay? Is this hard? I'm just asking, is it, baby? It's not, we're gonna get it.
Little man got a blue mustache.
Yeah, it's pretty sick showing white. Dude, it's nothing to be ashamed of.
Where did he get it from again? Was it the little candy?
No, from maturity and manhood.
Loading pop.
A lot of our girls grow blue
Oh, the
mustaches.
ring pop.
A lot of us grow blue
Where
mustaches
is
in
the
family.
front fender?
On the ground.
No, we don't use one.
No, that
Ronnie Mac
was
style.
That was Daddy. Trust me. Yeah, see? Yeah,
All right, Wyatt, how's them hips feel?
You gotta practice too, Wyatt. Okay? You have to practice this stuff so that you don't get hurt out there.
Whoa.
I know, baby, but
One time,
with sponsorship comes responsibility.
I jumped so high.
Tell them about it.
I jumped so high. But I was in the wrong position. So, my back broke
Yes, because you remember how your back hunched? Look, your back was hunched, and when you landed, it just whipped, and it gave you whiplash. If your back's like this, and you drive into your bars, these bikes can take substantial smashes, man. If you stay in a good position, okay, and you drive into that bike, and it tries to push you out of position, I'm not saying go around like shoving your bike, you know what I mean? But if you know you're gonna hit the face like that, see how you gotta shove it around? He's training. But when you hit them, when you go to case a jump or something like that, buddy, if you don't go limp and let your body slap the bike, if you stay rigid, get a good position. Go. Good position. Feet where you need it. Stand up. No, knees back. Knees back. There you go. Chest
You
down.
were 100% right what you were telling them.
All right, now look, if that back rounded like that is going to give you this number, okay? It seems like such a small thing, but when you're rounded like this, okay, it gives your body that little bit of give, and that at 35 miles an hour is a lot, okay? Your body just gets thrown out of position. If you just cock back, nope. Get your knees back, okay? Back in. Chest up. Elbows flat. Okay? Stand up like a pencil. Okay? You feel that straightness? You know you don't, because your arm is moving forward. Look, I'll show you something. This is improper. This, look at that. Look at that. That's boss right there, okay? This is improper, okay? This is going to give you a lot of back problems. This is a good strong back. You feel that? You got to walk around like that, dude. Hey, you got to walk around like a man, all right? Look. Hey, you're not watching yourself, okay? We're training. They're watching you, all right? Get a good strong back. Look at me. This is what you're doing, all right? You're slouching forward. Roll that body back, okay? Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that was good. You fought.
Looks good.
All right. Now from there, reach out and grab your bars. I know you're tired, it's late, but we're going to knock this out, and you're going to crush it, and then you're going to crush life, and then we're going to move on, and we're going to crush whatever comes in front of us, okay?
This elbow looks like it's.
Yeah, it's double jointed. I used to be like that as a kid too, and now I can't even straighten my elbow hardly. So one thing we're not going to do is let them ride around like a pogo stick because we're gonna know what that's gonna lead to. Then backwards like a flamingo. All right.
But yeah, Wyatt, you have to practice this, or else you will get hurt.
So slide
Okay?
it in your
So you
knees.
gotta take this seriously.
Slide it in your knees. Heels down. Slide it in your knees. Bend your elbows. Bend your elbows down. Bring your chest to your bars. Chest to your bars. Straight back, just like that, son. That looks good. Okay? Looks dang good. But we're racing out here, right? If we're staring at what we've already hit, that means we're too many steps behind. We can't really race ahead. Your legs are shaking because your knees are locked. Do you have a slight bend in your knee? Slight bend in your knee lets your heels drop. There you go. What that does is release all the pressure on your hips. When you have your legs straight, your hips are locked.
Excellent on the handlebars.
So drop down to your handlebars. Bring your chest down to the bars, okay? No, not your body. Your body's gonna stay, your legs are gonna stay back here, okay? You gotta keep that body centered on this bike. That's all this weight right here is super important, okay? Now get your arms right. Look at that hand. That's a bad situation there, ain't it? There you go. Now come down to your bar. Chest to the bar, chest to the bar, chest to the bar, bam. Now we're in the race, okay? Now remember, if we're looking down here, that's what we're already hit, okay? There's nothing we can do about what's right here. We have to race out here, okay? And the more this gets squeezed, this just gets lifted up like a lever. The faster you go, the more you'll be able to see, okay? All right, now come down to your bars. Now you're letting your legs. You're gonna tire your legs out if you don't leave them back there. No, your heels are fine. I'm saying leave these knees back, bend your body, okay? Just like that. See it? Move forward. I know you're getting tired. All right, now when we go to sit for a corner, how do we do that? We don't go straight down, right? We drive forward, okay? And I know that feels strange, but what that's gonna do is back on the bars.
Knees to bend more.
When you sit forward like that, see they're saying your knees need to bend. See, they're saying when you lock your knees out, you're gonna tire yourself out quicker, okay? Now get your arms up, elbows up.
Jack said yo.
Yo, I'm also Jeff.
Jax.
Sorry, Jax. I'm not Jax. My parents wouldn't call me anything cool like that. They named me Jeff, the bloke from down the road.
Knees, I'm sorry.
All right, so you got this is when you're going into a corner, okay? You don't always have to sit in corners, and you know that, and you don't always have to take your feet off the pegs. It's just your discretion. You're gonna feel this out and come up with your style. But when you're in a corner, okay, we're not driving the bike through the corner, right? We're leaning into it, and we're using our rut as a guide, but look, we're not dipping into the handlebars, and we're not getting all crazy about it, okay? We're leaning in, elbows up, right? Back straight, okay?
Wyatt, pay attention.
Just like that. That back being straight is important, okay? Now when you go into a corner, right, and your leg comes out, or if you decide to keep your feet on the pegs, all you're doing is squeezing in still, leg way up here to get out of the rut, right? Okay? But your body's still staying back straight and upright, okay? And you don't work the bike into the corner, okay? We drive it into the corner. We stay rigid, right? And we work the corner, okay? We don't lean into it like that. We gotta stay rigid on the bike. That back to her. Give me that.
Good job, Wyatt.
All right, I'll let you climb off on your own so I don't mess you up. We got 2 practices this week on the big track, and then hopefully we get a bobcat and fix our practice track, okay?
Did you know that this still connected to glow in the dark?
What? Wow, things are changing, man. Next thing you're going to tell me.
Good job, Wyatt.
Good job, buddy.
Eva Tard said, can you start it? Because we said your name like multiple times.
What did he say? What?
No, it's a
How do they know
50cc.
my name? I said that. Oh,
Because we said
I
the name.
think this is a super strong magnet.
Yeah, it's definitely a strong man. Well, I got something that chewed on my arm here a little bit. I don't like it.
Okay.
Why did all this right here feel good to you? The position. We can adjust the brake at the track. I don't know. It's not bad.
Dad said, yo.
Yo, what I did?
Why did two people Yo! I see the yo.
Back up, Blue Mustache. Will shut us off. The child
Yeah, right.
improprieties.
You have to wait. You're not allowed to be on camera like that.
Okay,
You can be partially on it, walking by, or be with me or something. But if you get on the camera, they're gonna say we're trying to sell you.
Hey, at least they had that kind of protection.
Well, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just laying down the laws. Oh wow, Chase, and that's how we get our first broken bone. So I want to put your fingers back on.
Hey!
Set these to torque. I think I got them a little tight. I don't know. We'll see.
Red and murky. Blue mustache. What? Why?
You're not allowed to just only be on camera.
There's rules and regulations, my man.
Police.
Why?
Need some front teeth for Christmas. Yeah. I think we see his two front teeth trying to come out. They're trying.
Yeah, who's gonna waste their Christmas gift on a tooth?
Yeah, I already got an Xbox.
Yeah, you gotta prioritize, man.
But some decoration for my bike. Yeah.
Well, we are gonna get you racing graphics, son. It's just the only reason I didn't do up this bike like your old bike.
It's because we spent all the money doing that.
Yeah, now we're broke. So Daddy's got to drum up a bunch of money, and that's why I'm working so much instead of spending summer vacation summering. But that's all right, right?
But where you go a camera?
That is an hour gauge.
Wow, what are you?
Well, that way with the next kid,
Thank you for the roses, Justin.
Roses.
I'm kind of worried that you got ripped off though.
hey, you're just mad somebody sent me roses.
I know.
Cold.
I got other talents too. I can make homemade popcorn. I can make homemade milkshakes. I can make homemade ices.
Nothing wrong with training without graphics.
Exactly. Wow, this is uncomfortable for me.
Can you start it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
We just gotta open the door. What number are you doing for the graphics?
You want me to open the?
I think you
Why?
guys should all match.
You want to do 275 at my unit?
Yeah. You didn't tell.
Yeah, 175 or 275. We can all be 275. Don't bother me.
175.
You ever gonna get him a new e-bike?
E-bike.
So Wyatt, he likes gas bikes, and then Ryan likes the electric bikes.
Yeah, so that is why he have another electric bike, but this one, the bike, that one over, yeah, I don't see it.
Is it 22?
14.8 pounds of pressure.
I'm gonna take a minute and
What?
I love you guys. Best family ever.
What?
I'm gonna kill some flies.
Kill some flies? Have at it, man.
It's a 50cc.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, wrong target.
Nobody
That's my woman.
flies.
What are you guys doing to the bike?
Just trying to work on his riding comfort a little bit. He's now able to actually get on it and ride it with his ride it aggressively now that his broken arm.
If I send a Galaxy, will you start the bike?
What's a galaxy? Like the video game?
No, me either. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what a galaxy is either, but
As long as it's not a picture of your junk, I guess.
what's the top speed for that?
150 miles.
Yeah, all.
This is for Dad. Learn how to tear the clutches down and rebuild them ASAP.
Man, everybody's like, but a lot of these little bikes have troubles though, right?
It's
Like,
a gift that costs $10. Wait, do we actually get that $10?
yeah, don't waste. I'll start it for. I don't want you guys to.
What the? Oh, that
Oh
is
my
a
God, he
galaxy.
gave you a galaxy.
Yo, that's Mario Galaxy.
Now you really have to start it.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, well you gotta wait.
Okay, now I'm rushing.
Hold on. Let me not die from carbon monoxide. Let me go open the garage. Open.
Why are you opening so many doors, man?
Okay, well, someone gifted us a galaxy, so
All right.
we're kind of obligated to start the bike.
Hey, Daddy, you Oh,
We're not obligated. The man's right. It needs started.
I want to go outside.
You want to rip on it? I know you do, buddy.
Ooh, scooter.
Well, you get to ride it tomorrow.
Why what tomorrow?
Your bike?
Yeah, good.
Isn't it automatic?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's not automatic, but it does have a clutch system in it.
Yo!
What is happening?
Nothing. What did that bring? There's an alien!
Well, what happened was, Ranger.
I think it's doing. You know what? I'm not even going to say that. It started. It ran. I'm not going to give it a rate on what I think it's doing.
Are we doing that?
I do think the suspension's pretty even. We got the front riding a little higher than the rear. Wyatt kind of likes to drift around and steer at the front end. That's his personal preference.
Yeah, because
Hey, man, there's nothing wrong with it. Hey, buddy. I'd let you sit on it, dude, but I don't think you can be on camera either. There's a lot of rules being kidding on camera.
Seems like it runs too high. Probably needs adjusted.
No.
Clutches look like they are engaging good.
Yeah, we just had the clutch work. It was on, I believe it was on setting 6, and Wyatt was wanting it to hit a little more instant out of the hole. So I think Randy moved it to 8, and now it kind of acts more
Hey,
like.
Rancher, did you see it? We started it.
What was he pooping?
Also, do not be saying that. That is bad. On TikTok.
Yeah, he said, yeah, I did. Okay, we were making sure you weren't in the bathroom. And missed the whole show.
Alright, that was pretty cool. I'm glad. Now, Ryan's got to get his handlebar risers for the E2.
Lawson said, please start the 50.
Alright, babe, this is what I'm hoping to achieve with Ryan's little E2. So, his handlebars are down here. So, he's kind of just riding around like Miss Daisy. He's like, and,
Yeah, the kids do race.
so, what I'm thinking is we get these handlebar risers right here, and it's going to bring this up, and he's naturally going to want to stand up because it's not going to be
Oh, yeah,
now when he's
yeah.
standing up, he's like, whoa.
He's been wanting to just stay where the handlebars are.
So, and we're also going to extend his rear shock all the way up so he gets a little more travel. But I don't know yet because he really does like the way it handles. And a lot of that is because...
I think it's time to raise his handlebars.
I agree, babe. I think so too.
You want me to,
In the light?
No,
Yeah.
you want to start the Honda for Lawson? He said that he would watch until the end.
For the Honda?
For the Honda. And I think he has been very patient.
Dang, man, I don't know if the Honda starts like that.
3 hours. Can you give a light?
Come on, Honda, do your family proud.
Oh, hold on, I gotta move the camera.
Don't worry. Oh!
I used to like that.
Why? This thing just ain't got what the other one's got, does it? Yeah, I got nothing left on this little bad mother. I don't like Greg. Wait, don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Yeah! Alright.
Lawson, are you still here? You've been waiting on that.
Yes, even
Alright.
Jimmy Meyer said, did you see the shitstorm at Archview?
Man, it was crazy.
We weren't there.
Like parking, well, I saw it on the internet, so I can vouch
Yeah.
for it. They can't lie on the internet, guys. But, I'm just kidding, son, they definitely can. But, parking got closed. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's oil, son.
what the
I'm gonna let you take it. You just sucked on some oil. Like a plug.
Oopsie.
It's completely normal. Like there's oil on all kinds of stuff.
Tuck said, I followed you. Have a good night. Hopefully see you writing in some videos. Yeah, you'll see us in more videos now that Wyatt is out of his cast.
Well, yeah.
Thanks for the follow.
man,
We'll
my
follow you
schedule-
back.
Riding's always dependent around schedule when you're not a pro. So my schedule's been so crazy because I got to save up some cash so I can pay for the boys to race. And I only get to, what's up, dude? I only get to, it's Kyle. What's going on, man? I ain't talked to you in a while. I only get to ride like at the tracks where the boys go to practice and stuff like that. But then when he was hurt, I got to break away for a couple weeks to go riding. But then reality set in, money hit. We're not here to talk about the economy, damn it.
Kyle said he just got home from work. Thanks for the heart.
But so yeah, pretty much what I saw at Archview.
Yeah, it is expensive.
Yeah, and like I've searched around for like remedial like part-time sponsorship and stuff just to like help us out with a little bit of race expenses. Like race gas is now $150 a jug, and they seem to go through that like candy when it's race gas. I don't understand that. But the entry fees are $50.
You running some duct work? Yeah, we did redo the duct work in that house. Can you believe we were quoted $2,500 and we did it for like less than $500?
I'd say less than $300.
Less than $300.
But yeah, even just get like part-time sponsorship for that's really hard. Like nobody's really got it right now, just to be renting it out. So it's on me. I just got to pull them extra hours. That's all there's to it. You want to go practice tomorrow too, don't you?
What do you say?
But we just don't keep taking away, baby girl.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for a lot of guys who are just out there to screw people over. That's exactly what they wanted to do to us. $2,500.
I mean, I've given the electrician $3,000 and he just never shows.
Oh yeah, we got screwed over by a supposedly electrician. He said sponsors are a joke. I would not chase them. Yeah, so we started getting into affiliate marketing, and
Oh! I touched that thing! I touched that yellow thing! I slapped it!
And we're trying to turn our house into an Airbnb, our old house. But that is taking money, not actually making money yet. Ooh.
We're getting there though. All right, Mike, shut the garage doors. So we can keep some of this cold air in here. They started getting forehead sweats. I'm like, what is going on? Good here. I wanted to make a racing schedule on here with everybody and weigh all the options out of which races to go to. Ryan, Sunday I need to take your bike and park and race again. But yeah, we just gotta keep rooting. We'll get it there.
Everything you are doing requires time and money. Which dirt bikes takes a lot of both? Oh yeah, for sure. It is not a cheap sport.
It's fun though, man. It is. Hey, you got a minute meeting for track? Nice. Don't crap on yourself. Look at this toolkit you got here, babe. That's how handy it is.
Oh yeah, so I got dropped this toolkit.
I just roll these wrenches up in here now.
Got him this toolkit for what was it? Your birthday? No, it was Christmas. And he said it's
So handy.
out
It's
of
from
all the
Cruise
tools.
But it just has what I've stuck these extra ones here at the top. But
He said that's the main thing he always grass.
They just only put in there what I need for this husky. That's it.
But it's good for KTM too.
Dang, you guys are going up matter second day before it's going down.
I did it for years with my 3 sons and best time of my life. How old are your kids now? Oh, hey, I accidentally invited somebody to join a live. Do not join.
Well, that's rude.
Come over to the house, but don't stay.
I've joined your fan club for 2 months. I've joined your... awesome, thank you. 33, 35, and 30. Okay, I am 33, no, 35. So wait, so you have twins?
Alright, it got a little crazy here for a second. We're in control now. Alright, Dad's anxiety's back down to 0. Woo! Stuff got wild. There was stuff everywhere. No, it's getting worse.
So cool, I want one with bigger wheels for pit bike. Yeah, this one's a 50cc.
I ripped this thing around.
Yes, and if you meet Webb, mention Tucker. Wait, that's cool. You actually know him?
What?
Tuck said, if you meet Webb, mention Tucker.
Oh, that's sick.
He has twins. So your kids are our age.
Is he talking about Cooper?
He hates my
He
significant
hates my
son. Oh.
Okay. I'm guessing. I'm waiting now. I'm so like involved now. It's like I'm glued.
NC. Should I get a 125 Honda pit bike or a KLX 140 pit bike?
Like those special made pit bikes or pit bikes are they're pretty sick. We see them race all the time in arena cross. They don't play around. I'm not saying you couldn't turn a Honda into one, but
Thanks everyone for the follow. We don't really know what we get for having followers, but
you're awesome, babe. What are you talking about?
but we're working towards followers. I don't really know what it does for us.
That's Ryan. He knows how
Yeah, this
to
one's
talk.
the 4-year-old.
He knows how to talk just fine, but I guess that's
He
all
said,
you
at
need.
least we are honest. Yeah, sometimes, well, Jeff goes on live because he really likes talking to everyone. Like, we don't have much of a social life outside of work, so this is
What
fun.
are you talking about, babe? I've got Wyatt, Ryan, Chase, Vincent, my neighbor Skip. My neighbor Skip's wife when she comes outside. I'm loaded with friends. I got so many damn friends, I'm cutting some of y'all off. And you know who I'm talking about, Skip's wife.
Tuck said we grew up with Webb, Smith, Barcia, Stewart, and a lot of other guys. That is so cool. That's so cool.
We grew up with Uncle Tom. And his buddy Larry Curtin. Those are actual factual people. There's not a huge community out here. We found the only one nearby and latched onto him like a human leech. Because the amount of stuff that you're expected to know just to go out and do this is insane. This is not, it ain't like a stick and ball sport where like your coach is waiting for you and he's going to show you how to put the jersey on, and he's going to show you how to put your cleats on, and then go from there. And every step is just bam, bam, bam. So we latched on to the Stallmans and Carter Stevenson. That's really like, that Tuck kid had so many people he just listed. Damn. You're lucky.
This is a one-man sport.
One-man sport.
My best friends met at the racetrack.
I see what you're saying. It's a one-man sport. There's no I in TM. There's no me in team. I in the team. It's still hard to get into. I know, dude. I know. But no, that's the gist of it. There's not a lot of guys out here, really, you know.
There's dad and kid.
Yep, dad and kid. And then when the kid doesn't really want to do it,
Man,
dad's
that's
got to go over
tough.
there. And then you got kid, dad, the kid's going over here, and he's like, I don't want to do it. And you're like,
Don't push.
and then they come together in harmony. At about 12 o'clock at night when they're passed out in the back of the SUV. But the dad-son bond in the sport is extreme. It's so extreme that I have people on here ask me, and it's kids, not, I shouldn't say people. Kids will be like kids at a race, and they'll be like, are you hard on your kids? And, you know, I immediately just grabbed a bat, and I was like, do I look like a sissy to you, boy?
He doesn't do that.
I don't do that. I'm so soft. Like when I get on to my kids, I go sit in the corner for a while and be like, "Damn it, dude, pull it together." But yeah, I know the relationship's hard too because I have 2 kids. So, and what generally happens is one wants to crash over here, and then I'll get them going and get them feeling good again, and then the other one will be crash staring at me with his hands up, like, "What do you want me to do?" So I've got super fit running around the track as much as I can. And I hurt my foot. What's it say? I watch Plessinger ride stock bikes.
His old amateur career. Best racing is in NC and Florida.
I keep hearing a lot of people say North Carolina.
Is that where you stay?
Man, what age are we rocking that chair at right now?
To my dad.
Did you permanently break my chair?
Ow.
Lean over. Oh, hell.
Oh no, you can bend it any direction. Oh, so he's from North Carolina.
Did you just say you can bend it any direction?
Yeah, I think so.
No, that's not how metal works. No, you can't bend it any direction. She said you can bend it any direction. No, metals don't. Can you rate my bike? Yeah.
Yes, let me see.
Let's go. Put it on there.
Wait, I don't think we can while we're on live.
Why not?
I'll do it on your phone.
Here we go, Tyler. Do you want my wife to give you an answer, or do you want me to give you an answer?
That's a pretty clean bike.
Damn.
Are those powder coated?
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So I'm a huge fan of that flat black you got mixed with the shiny black.
Kashima coat.
So
Wow.
like that flat black with the shiny rippling through it, and then the shiny black with the port protectors. I am a huge fan of that. I've seen some Cobras matched up very similar to that, and that look right there is good.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, I
cool.
wish I could get that on here right now
Oh yeah, yeah. Hold on.
so people can see that. Everybody go look at that bike. That bike's almost so nice you don't want to ride it, huh? So I know you mountain bike guys are crazy, and I know that bike can't stay looking like that for very long. Mountain bike guys are a whole other kind of insane.
Oh,
yeah.
your phone died.
Oh man, Tyler, I am so sorry. I literally had your bike pulled up and I was about to show everybody and then it died. Yeah, mountain bike guys are crazy. Watch that stuff on YouTube. Or I bet Tyler's probably got some stuff on his too. Jump over there and check his out. But and I'll watch some mountain bike stuff on here with you guys. The idea behind the sport is to go up as high as you can physically without being in a plane. And then some guys actually do it on planes. And then they try to get back down as fast as they can. And not always in a straight line. But mountain bikers are crazy. And the whole sport is completely like changed now.
Good. Yeah. Thanks,
You got-
Todd.
You got people riding. I've seen mountain bike racing now in the middle of like cities. It's an extra series.
Which is a big for mountain bikes.
He's talking about wheeling.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always talking. I got a mountain bike, and I was trying to talk to my wife about that a couple weeks back. Like, I thought wheeling would just be me leaning back and then looking good. It didn't work out like that. And it didn't work out like that the second time either. Oh my gosh, 25 feet without suspension? I mean, you had pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's crazy.
That is crazy. Were you watching the X Games? Or I don't think it was. It was like a version of X Games in Vancouver. Was it big? No. Hold on, I'm jacking this up.
He said no, there's suspension. Does mom get stressed when y'all ride? No, I don't. I just pick one kid and
Yep, that's actually a good point, babe. Explain that.
I just pick one kid and go that direction, and then Jeff goes the other way. Because we have 2 kids on bikes.
So, I'm sure a lot of parents do get nervous on bikes, but when you're at the track and you're doing these like sports like this, there's no way to avoid like looking out in the distance and seeing somebody hold it wide open and go fly over a berm or something. And you just get comfortably numb to it. Like, some of the moms freak out, but 99% of them are just sitting there, just staring off in the distance, like, hey, Johnny. And then when he wheelies out over a big tabletop, you know what I mean? And wads himself up, she just looks around like, you gonna go get that? Okay. Like, heck, babe, what track were we at that day?
Oh, did you know B52 is closing?
Oh, really?
They were running that building, and the people sold it.
Do you know what GNCC is? I do. I
Well,
do. I watch a
no.
lot of that. Oh. When I was a little lad, I thought when I was little, I thought I was going to be the king of GNCC.
That's what I race. I race GNCC.
But yeah, now I'm all broken down. Like, I can't even keep this right shoulder up. It like wants to sag down. Like it's got a mind of its own. It's like, and I put it back up here, and then
But I have a quad.
really?
Quads are dangerous, huh? I feel like quads might be more dangerous than dirt bikes.
I think the thing is when we see people on quads, they don't know what they're doing. Right?
Yeah.
And a lot of these quads are so, like, we're talking about like 1,000 cc's on some of these things.
Mm-hmm.
You got 3 dirt bikes? That's a good life, my man. That's a good life. Are all 3 of those dirt bikes for you personally? he's got to be pretty agile if he can go from a quad to a mountain bike like that. You know what I mean?
That's pretty cool.
They're all mine. Mine. I had to stop going to the bike shop and like randomly perusing through the selection because I love my 450. It's my baby, but every time I go into the bike shop now, stuff's getting more shinier, better looking. The Honda got a little weirder looking on me. They said they worked a lot on the styling. I just don't know what they were styling it after. Like, maybe they thought 2 different bike colors were gonna mash them together because 55 HP. I don't know what, man, I'm wondering what my Husqvarna's actually got on it with everything it's got. I'll have to try that out. I'm trying to get a YZ85. That's a heck of a bike. So I'll tell you a little story about that. When we were kids, my cousin wasn't 16 yet. He was like, I don't know, 10 or something, 8. I think he was 8. And my uncle went to the Yamaha shop and was like, well, I want a racing four-wheeler. Let's try that Blaster. And they're like, well, you can't have that 200cc Blaster unless you're 16. But what we can sell you is this YZ85. My uncle was like, okay, like it can't be, it's 115 cc's less. What's the difference? Well, there's a huge difference. My cousin got on that bike, let out the clutch, and that was the last time that clutch ever got released by that man. Like, he been a four-wheeler kid his whole life, and then they're like, yeah, a YZ85, you're good. And he's ridden on Blasters and all kinds of little four-wheelers like that, but I could not believe. And my uncle, I'd ridden bikes for a while at that point. You know, I had an RM125. So when he was like, oh, cool, Mike, you got a dirt bike? What is it? And then I come around the corner of the shop and I was like, what the, why? I was like, I was like speechless. I was like, what? Do you know what's going to happen when he cracks that open? And my uncle was just so confident. He's like, yeah, he's going to go super fast and look super badass. And I was like, well, I'm here for it. And I'm a young kid at this point. And I already know where this is going because I've scraped most of my chest completely off, learning how to not do what he was getting ready to do. And those and pretty much in the story, YZ85s are bad little things, and do not underestimate them. And if
So he never rode it again after that? Never?
It got shot.
And they want to get their kids' bikes?
I was 12 years old working concrete. We would get off concrete and play around on it like the grown men would, and they'd crash it. If you're not used to that kind of bike, like when it actually hits and the power's there,
yeah,
it's different. You know, these kids get used to it. I
am always amazed when I see all the kids on their dirt bikes. It's so what do they call it? Motivating or
it's your channel. You can call it whatever you
inspiring.
want. Hell, it's inspired motivational.
Yeah.
It's trigonometry. I know what I'm saying.
I am inspired by the kids when I see them on their bikes.
Man, it takes your breath away when the big pack of them gets to come back around. Because they are not looking to their left to see what that kid's doing. They are looking forward and they are pinned and they're just bang, and then it's just all of them just wham into the corner and you're like, and then here they come out shooting like little skeeters. It's like, ming, ming, ming. It's like.
He said, right now I ride a CRF 125. I think my cousin got his son a bike and I have not seen him ride it.
Because you can't just get a kid a bike. You have to,
and he got him a big bike.
Well, that's kind of what it was like back in the day. If somebody was like, yeah, I got a dirt bike. You were like, yeah, what was it, 125 or 250? Because no one ever was like,
yeah.
No one was ever sizing the bikes properly. You just found a good deal and bought it. And it was usually last year's 125s. But you cannot just get a kid a bike and then slap them on the ass and say, good luck, man.
No.
Because there's so much to it. Like, one, my favorite thing is like when people come over and they're like, hey, I'm going to teach my kid how to ride out here. And it's like, yeah, go ahead. And the first thing everyone teaches their kid is the throttle. But nothing else. It's just like, you know what? Let's not worry about all the intricacies and maybe slowing down or heck, possibly even letting off the throttle, right? It's always, and my wife can vouch for it. It's always, you see, this is how you give it gas. You know what I'm saying? You hammer down, brother. This is not good. This is good. And it's like,
I did that and I flew off a bike.
Yeah. It's the reason why we
And I still remember the guy that was like in that work office building, like ran out. I was like, what the?
That's why we don't ride street bikes anymore. My wife.
Well, you see what happened was.
No, you don't see what happened was.
I never ever was around anything loud.
No, I'll tell you what happened. I spent an hour explaining to her, clutch in, nothing can happen, right? Clutch out, live action. Everything is about you and your throttle. Clutch in, safety.
Aw, thank you.
Clutch in, brake, safety, babe. And she's like, yeah, I got this. And I was like, no, you don't have it because I know you. You're just saying this so I'll let you ride the bike. And it was a brand new R3, and I was like, please, just learn how to not scrape the fenders off before you, and she's like, I got it. So I was like, okay, fine. You've got the clutch thing figured out? And I was like, let's work on brakes. So she creeped forward a little bit, and we grabbed the brake. Well, she only wanted to do that 2 times, babe. She only wanted to practice that twice. She's already a pro. So she, after the second time of practicing her brakes, she just takes off down the parking lot. And she's never ridden a bike before. Now she's just in this huge parking lot in R3, dodging people, right?
I'm just thinking like, okay,
Nico?
so.
Do you remember me, brother? Nico. Why does that sound familiar? Did I meet you at the track in Soggy Bottom? Anyways, back to my wife absolutely demolishing her R3.
The one asking for a first bike.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you gotten a bike yet?
Like a month ago.
I was just thinking about that. So Jen takes off across the parking lot, right? She gets the clutch pulled in, and I was thinking, man, she's got this. And I was shocked. I was like, wow, she's pulling the clutch in to slow down. You know, these courses are going good. I'm going to start my own company. I'm going to teach women how to ride R3s. The clutch came back out, and so did the throttle. And then she decided, well, I got this figured out. I'm just going to turn around real quick too. So the bike like, whoom, like shot out from underneath her, and then she just ba-doom, 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 and then stands up like. And so I knew she was okay. So then I just had to go running after the bike. So then I got these little pegs that went on the outside of the bike that would save it from getting damaged up. And then that was the second time he crashed, and I think that was...
I think I'm ready now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
She can ride a dirt bike, but I don't want to do that.
I don't want to be on the streets anyways.
Yeah. We out of the streets. We in the woods. But yeah, I don't really want to see you in the streets anymore. Anyway. That's like...
Well, people drive too crazy here.
Yeah, it's Missouri. You can suggest things to us. You can't tell us what to do here.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of these places where it's like, hey, you can't drive your truck 80 mile an hour on the highway. And he'll be like, okay, I'll drive next to the highway on the grass and I'll do 100 miles an hour. It's just one of these states.
Uh-huh.
Just...
That's true. There is like they'll tell you like, okay, but like they'll tell you like, hey, you wired that wrong. What was it, babe? How did the conversation go?
Talking about me and Rowdy wiring?
Yeah. No, you and Jared.
Which part?
When he was like, do you have insurance?
Oh. Yeah, I might have got something a little backwards on my wire, and I'm not going to say who, but when somebody came through to check it out, the first thing they did was look at me and go, "You're getting on insurance though, right?" I was like, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so you didn't fix it?
Yes, I fixed it. It's just an example of how Missouri people are like.
Yeah, they don't really flip out. They just hope you know what you're doing.
Oh, Missouri. Which state? Yeah, that's where I come from. Mighty Mo. The heartland. We got a lot of out-of-staters coming in right now. And it's not a problem, right? But I just wish we could elect somebody. I wish we could elect somebody to where there was like some kind of an application process so we can vibe these people out. We don't want people that are too worked up. We don't want people that aren't willing to wait in line at a gas station for somebody to scratch off their scratcher tickets. We don't need you. We want patient, we want common sense people. We want hard ass workers. Hard work here is not the same as hard work other places, I promise you.
Yeah, for sure.
I've brought people here and they've died. It is crazy hard work in this state. This last summer, was it? 2 kids died working? I mean, when people say hard work in Missouri, they don't mean like, yeah, you're going to put in 8 hours. No, they mean at 8 hours, we're going for 8 more if you can still stand. Like, we're not stopping. Like, there's still daylight out. But
I feel like they need to put more protection on
I love
people.
my state. And we're not violent people. And babe, you can vouch for that too. We're not, I obviously don't come in our yard. You know what I'm saying? But generally, yeah, you know. We live in a state full of Mark Twain National Forest. We all know what it means to share property and be polite. Also, don't go on somebody's property though. This is not a video saying, yeah, come to Missouri and walk around people's property. That's dangerous. If it's purple, go away. Purple means private. It also means run. It also rhymes with gun. And it also is no fun. I can go on for days. I used to be a rapper before this.
How did you make enough money to buy those bikes?
Really? Okay, I was in the military. Actually, let's start from the beginning. Okay? Let's go back to where it all started. I was wasting my life away in my parents' bedrooms.
How old were you?
When I started this story?
Yeah.
Or now?
Now.
Man, we could do like a flashback.
No, like when
I started
you were
this
living
story.
in your mom's house. In your story.
This is gonna be pretty embarrassing. I was 21. I was living in my mom's house doing construction on a military base next to where we lived. I was standing out in the sun packing plywood attached to a harness, and I was sweating buckets, and the guy in charge of me was looking at me like, "And you stopped, why?" And I thought, man, I don't know why I stopped. I better get going, boss. So as I was walking and I came around the side of the building, I saw these dudes running, and they were in the military, and they were like laughing and having fun. But they were working hard too. They were covered in sweat, but they were enjoying it. So I was like, I wonder what they're on. And then I was like, oh, they're in the military. They're not allowed to be on anything. So then I went home that day and I was talking to my dad, my stepdad, but he was my dad, realistically. Like he was my dad. And he said, join the military. I did it and it changed me, so that's what you're gonna do. And I was like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm my own man. Get out my face. So then I went and signed up. And I went special operations, and I deployed 5 times. I saved up all my money and bought motorcycles. And I souped up my motorcycles, and I made them really special. And they were really special for up in Seattle, Washington. And the bike scene up there it's pretty big. At least the Harley Davidson and like crotch rocket scene. Well, the dirt bike scene is too, but. So then I came down here to Missouri, and
This is where you're from.
this is where I'm from. So I got out of the military. I didn't want to deploy anymore, building a family. So I dipped out. Came back, and when I sold those motorcycles, because my wife didn't like me driving them on the highway, and
Yeah, because it was a 60-minute
I agreed with
ride.
her. I sold those motorcycles for way more than I could ever imagine, and then I started flipping houses, and I haven't looked back. And then my wife said, "Hey, you don't just have to flip houses and work. Why don't you just let me figure it out where you just flip houses?" And then that's where my life changed, like substantially. Wouldn't you agree?
Mm-hmm. It's not like we're rich, but we get to be our own boss. If that makes sense.
No, I'm not lottery ticket rich or anywhere near there. I just,
We just get to be. We get to
again,
make our own
I'm from
schedule.
Missouri. I don't know where you guys are at. I know wherever most people are from that aren't from Missouri probably can't even buy a house for what I bought a house for. Like if you're from California.
Oh, thank you for the roses.
But yeah, I flunked out of college. I had a scholarship for baseball, and I did what a lot of people did when you go to college, and I had a freaking blast. And apparently you can't do that and baseball. Well, you could, but not at my skill level, right? So it seriously inhibited my ability to stay in college. So I was a college failure, dropout, flunky, whatever you want to call it. That was on my record. I had $7,800 to pay back twice somehow. I mean, how that works. We paid you back twice. And nowadays, you just let kids go to college for free. So
He said, "I'm trying to save up for a dirt bike right now." Honestly,
Marketplace,
Facebook Marketplace, but be careful because there are scammers out there. If you ever run into anyone sketchy, send me their phone number and I can make
punch him in the
sure
crotch.
I can make sure they're not sketchy. Okay.
But there are, if you're on a guy's page and he's selling a dirt bike and the back of the picture's got like a wad of other dirt bikes, if you're on a guy's page and he's selling a dirt bike and the back of the picture's got like a wad of other dirt bikes,
Don't forget you can negotiate price.
yeah, so
'Cause you never know. A lot of those people are just trying to sell stuff and make a buck.
I'm from Missouri. We don't sell stuff for what it's worth. We sell stuff for way more. And then we like you to come down and drag me through the mud. I want you to come by and be like, "Man, my freaking rear view mirror's hanging off. And you can't even put gas in it without it lowering, dripping all over the floor." And that's when I want to come back and say, "Yeah, but it's got a banging ass stereo system in it. And you can fit 4 heifers in the back, so let's go." Right? And then he'll come back and be like, "Yeah, but the back seat's all tattered up. And it smells like a dog was living in it." And we love that here. We love that back and forth. We actually, and people from Missouri actually know too what we want for something somehow. It's like a weird unknown thing.
Yeah.
Like you'll have it listed for $1,500. I know you really want 11,
Yeah.
but you want to do that with me. You want me to come in there and be like, "Damn, man, I see that Corvette you got parked in the back. That's pretty nice. Oh shit, your kids play AAA? I'll be damned. And I ain't paying you $1,500 for that bike, but I will give you 11, and I know that's what you want." And then it's just
That's true.
but that's what they want. You
Yeah.
got to learn that game.
Yeah. That is true.
Dude, Dad 40 riding dirt bikes is sick, and it don't matter what size. I got a 50 over there, and I've ripped it around our practice track like a wild animal.
Thank you for the share.
But yeah, don't always be afraid of marketplace, because it's some people don't ever get to meet people other than the people that come to buy their crap too. So you got to remember that. It's like Got a 05 YZ250F.
Is mine clean? Hold on. I was trying to turn on your phone.
Hold on. We's gonna get to you, big dog. Is mine clean? I don't know. We gonna find out. But I lost my train. I'm out of it. I know we were talking about marketplace.
No, yeah, for sure. Be safe, okay? Don't just go meet anybody. Make sure you actually check their. Oh, she actually said I don't like your live.
You said you didn't like my live?
Yeah,
You're
there
helping
are
me make it.
there. Make sure you check their profiles. Make sure you're not meeting anybody sketchy.
Yeah, we're all a little sketchy though. It's just where you're at on the spectrum. Oh,
Is it the
baby doll.
Is it the 125?
Oh yeah, look how much work he's put into that. Yeah, you wouldn't put that much work into that and not ride it.
Yeah, he looks like he rides it.
Dude, now that's a transformation.
That one, right?
Hold on, we're gonna before it's ride time.
Yeah, that means you take care of your bike.
Was it a complete teardown? Damn. Yeah, bravo, my man, that was good. Where are you from? I see some of these guys on here that pop up, and ooh, Kentucky. Is that the left?
That's not far from us.
Yeah, it's not. That's not
Can you fire the bike up?
Which,
Hey, someone paid us a galaxy to turn on the bike.
what? You know what I do like about this bike behind me though is it seriously sounds like it has a turbo. It has like. It sounds good.
No, he'll turn it on for free.
Oh, you want me to turn it on?
How much would you sell it for?
$3,100. Serious.
Nothing gain?
G&G.
Okay, start it up. Who you asking?
Oh, asking how much you'd sell it for? Do people really like the sound of this bike?
Well, a lot of people don't actually have bikes. So maybe they like hearing what it sounds like.
Oh man, if you guys want to hear something intense, go to your local track. It doesn't matter if you own a bike or not. Go to your local track and just watch a couple races, man. It'll literally, you'll feel the pressure in your chest, and it's badass. It is really sick to go out. And I ride a Yamaha TTR 125. I was asking him. I get it. Go to the local track and find a Cobra 50 that needs repacked. They do sound good though. They do. I want to get FMF pipe set up for this.
50 that needs repack.
But man, we just at our practice track last week, we watched a Cobra that just got rebuilt.
Yeah, they're loud.
All these bikes pretty much, I'm not gonna say it, I don't know how it all works on this thing. There's one guy around here that really knows how to soup up these race bikes. And then for the Cobras, I should say. And then there's another guy around here that's really good at souping up my Austrian bikes. And he's actually at my shop. So that's what's really nice. Ooh, who's that?
Big Mac. Are those your kids?
Big Mac, we're watching some little rippers, man. Dude, nice job teaching them how to keep their elbows up.
Wait, yeah. Look how cool that video is.
Do they come back around from the other angle? Yeah, they do. There you go.
Yeah, that's cool. That scenery, that's
Can you see
amazing. Look, you
yeah,
can
go
see,
check
like,
this. Yeah, go to that page and follow the crap out of it.
Is that
Looks like
really
this
in
guy's-
Malibu?
It looks like this guy's really got it figured out with his kids. And
Hey, we're gonna. Oh,
yeah, I
wait.
do. All right.
We'll
I got
follow
450.
you. Oh, he's in California. Wait, did you grow up there?
All right, let's speed this up.
That is where I ride. Ooh, those steaks look good too. Whoa, did you see his kid jump? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're watching your profile. What? That's crazy.
Dude, what are they milking this out?
Whoa. 8 years old. Look up Breezewood dirt bike track. He just got on the Cobra 65.
It does look there. We'll be right in there, babe. We're coming. Who just got, wait, what?
His son
What?
is now racing. He's just now racing, and
Oh,
he
you
just
wanna buy
got
it?
on the 65. He has a Husqvarna. I'll follow you. I think that's how you do it.
But,
Oh, I think we're already following him.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can see, I got that 450, love the bike. Yeah, my FC 450, I love it, I really do. I don't have any complaints.
Oh, Kevin, I see you watching our page. You got a clean bike too.
I'm not, oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
What is it about dirt bikes when you lean them up? They
Yeah.
just look different.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they don't look good. Like,
Maybe because you don't have to register it through the DMV.
what are you talking about?
Dirt bikes.
I'm talking about leaning them up on like a post. or
I
something.
know, but like that makes it more appealing.
Women. Registering a bike, that's literally. They actually think.
Whoa! Look, his
Yeah,
what do they call it?
It's a beautiful bike. But she actually thinks that if we had to register dirt bikes, it would somehow cut down on our numbers. We would just register more bikes because you made us do that. Oh, nice, my man. Squeeze that little fart there.
Ew!
That even disgusting. What would you rather have? Me fall in your face and eat daddy disgusting shoe.
I would really love to have a Triumph 250.
Can I ride the 450 on the street safe though without cop trouble? Yeah, they're not gonna yell at you for noise. If that's what you're thinking about. It's only the AMA that thinks we want bikes quiet. And I'm pretty sure the AMA just did that for all the wrong people wanting the bikes to be quiet.
I love the sound of bikes.
Everyone loves the sound of bikes.
It like reminds me of freedom.
There was like 2 old grandmas that were taking a nap at some 450 final, and they took off and they got startled and they're like, "What is this outrage?" And now we all have to go around with bikes being like, brrr, brrr, brrr. Like you might as well just switch to starts and make everybody happy. But my wife has watched the Stark race and she didn't do anything but laugh the entire time. And it wasn't because they were racing ridiculous. It's because the sounds were ridiculous. It was like click, 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 click. Like it was a wild sounding event. A lot of speed, but no excitement. There wasn't like any anticipation. You didn't hear like somebody like brah off of like something big. It just happened. It's my little dude, my 6-year-old man. It's my homie. Pots and Pans, Jimmy Jam. What's up? Pound it. Oh, thank you, man. I was thirsty. I appreciate that.
Well, then you can drink your bet.
Okay. It's late. I appreciate you guys. I want to go watch European guys race dirt bikes. I'm like 4.
Oh look, Duke is from Missouri also. Hey Duke, I see that you've been watching for a while, and I'll check your profile.
Duke's from Missouri?
Yeah.
Wait, is that the one that
Duke
said the 417?
Dad 40. Is that him that said that? Missouri weather doing its thing again. How did you get a squirrel to come to you?
Oh, babe, we're from Missouri. We got that. We got that touch, man.
Look, he has a video of a squirrel.
Everton.
Yeah, look. Like, how did you get a squirrel to come to you?
We're from Missouri. It's just that touch.
It's because there was acorns.
No, those are pistachios. They love pistachios. I think I'm gonna try that out.
Yeah, well, they are the same thing.
Oh man! All right, everybody. I need a shower. That's all it is. I don't have any other reasons. I smell like I feel.
Now we enjoyed everyone. Thanks for coming on.
I've been in basements, in attics, fixing stuff, wiring, messing with HVAC. So I've been around the ringer today. I need to.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m.
It's all there. It's all there.
Whoa.
But we got practice tomorrow bright and early at 6 p.m. So we're running it late. We'll probably run it into probably 9 p.m. It's still pretty light out by then. But it's just so hot. It's going to be like 102 degrees in Missouri tomorrow. They're trying to fry us alive. I don't know what happened. We can make clouds to rain, but we can't make clouds for shade.
Yeah, so Jeff plans on doing more lives like while he works on the bikes. So, I mean, you're probably not going to see a schedule because...
Well, actually, this Big Mac 89, he's from California, so you guys have a way bigger racing group out there, I should say. What is it? Atmosphere community. Community is the word I'm looking for. I have words. You guys have a way big racing community out there. It's not like we don't have a community, but to have all that input all the time and for your kids to see all those other kids and stuff. I'm trying to plan out my racing calendar for the rest of the year. Loretta Lynn's is out the window. And we're not really stressed about it. So we're thinking about doing some fair racing. We got the hot summer nights coming up that we're probably going to jump into. It's a full-size motocross track, but they chop like a third of it off. And it's just, that way it's easier to get to your kids when they crash. So... And then we're probably going to jump into a couple of the last Missouri State Series. And then kind of clog up and hopefully not ruin anybody's numbers or positions for the series. But that's, yeah. Yeah, no LO for us either. We made areas, but sold to 50 right after the race. Yeah.
The mood to work on bikes comes sporadically. There can never be a schedule.
Yeah, when I see like videos of like what you guys are doing with kids racing and stuff, and like how in depth, and I shouldn't say anything other than like just how serious you guys take it. You guys aren't doing anything like amazing, right? You guys are just taking it super serious, as you should. The sport's a serious ass sport. Every practice day could be a deal breaker, and everybody knows what I'm saying when I say that. But the seriousness that I'm trying to get into for the kids out here, man, oh my gosh, it's intimidating. You don't see a lot of people doing it, so there's not like a lot of people to base anything off of, right, babe? I feel like we're not quite where the guys that own the shop are over here. They have their own practice track and everything, and like we're blessed for them to let us use it.
Yeah, to invite us.
But they're generational racers, right? Their grandpa raced, their dad raced. So their great grandpa raced, his grandpa raced, his uncle raced,
His
dad, and so now this kid's racing. So there's like generations of knowledge there that that nobody lets you have, and you can't blame them because they're giving. These are serious trade secrets that make the difference. Oh, this is the best family sport we've been a part of.
Yeah. Yeah, we've tried, what was it? Jiu-jitsu? No.
Well, we tried the
Taekwondo.
we tried group sports. My kids got a little too aggressive for group sports, right? Like when it was time to like, hey, maybe let's practice it at 50% before we get used to it.
Oh, whoa.
My kids were like, well, screw practice, let's just go full on. So group sports never did sink in for some reason. And then we tried Taekwondo, and I watched my kids run around and punch whatever they could and kick whatever they wanted to, while the guy was like, stand here, call me sir. And I was like, yeah, do that. And they're like, let's just say we didn't last very long in Taekwondo. But we took them out to the track, man, and they seemed to really latch on to it. Like, and what if they're not the fastest kids on the planet, right? And so what if, they don't grow up and make it on that top 40 gate, right? They're still gonna get into a sport and gain some friends out of this, and we're gonna travel around this freaking great country, and we're gonna hit some of these amazing tracks, and they're gonna have memories for it, and that's what we're excited about. I wish I could figure out a way for someone just to pay my old uncoordinated ass to travel around and ride all these tracks. Because I know you guys enjoy seeing the pros do it, right? Like, oh wow, look how he hits that perfectly every time. But what about if you watch somebody not hit it perfect ever? And never grease that corner. Or never, stop that jump just the way you're supposed to. Maybe there'd be a whole nother entertainment series sending me around so you guys can think, damn, maybe I don't want to try dirt bikes. That guy's shoulder blade's sticking out of his asshole. But I'm working on it. Netflix, they're kind of dragging their feet, but who knows? Maybe he'll be the next Hayden Deegan. His coach is a pro racer, Carter Stevenson. The guy's a monster, right? He has hopes for Wyatt and stuff, but I don't want to put that pressure on him, because I don't think we really understand how much pressure is on the kids that are on TV that we're watching. I see the pressure and the breakdowns of the arena tracks and the motocross tracks, and haven't really done any supercross. But I don't know how to put that kind of pressure on him because I don't know what too much pressure is. Like I said, the community's not that huge. Yeah, so just a cool backstory about Brian Deegan. I thought that guy was so I thought Brian Deegan was so cool when I was growing up that my first bike that I bought was a YZ250. Well, actually, my dad bought it. But I'm saying first bike we bought brand new from the shop. We had Brian Deegan's graphics put on it. That guy was that cool. I was a Travis Pastrana fan. But I was a Deegan guy, man. They're gonna be over it by the time they turn pro, honestly. Yeah. That's more or less, let's be realistic here, Big Mac 89. Let's be realistic here, right? That could possibly be what happens. The odds of like them locking into the point where it like eats at their soul if they're not on that 40-man gate, that's a hard thing to drive into a kid. Yeah, I was always the same way too. Ain't that right, buddy? Huh?
Yeah, but I thought you were done dreaming.
Oh, I am. That's right. We want to race, right? But we want to have fun, huh? Well, no, we're going to go fast, right? But yes. Send it down, dude. You're crazy. That'll be good. We'll feel that tomorrow. Whoa, yeah.
Seconds and I'm gonna be hypo.
18 years? They gotta grind it out till 18? This isn't soccer. It's not. This isn't like.
I'm hypo.
Well, yeah, I bet. You just mashed the Shasta. Man, that's a long grind. That is a grind right there.
I know that.
That's a brutal grind. Yeah, you gotta run amateurs until 18 years old, which means the only ones that are gonna have an easy time doing that week in and week out are the guys that are working for Pro Circuit, the guys that are on Star, and the guys that are on KTM, their junior team. But they really don't have that many junior guys like you would think, like you see in the pictures. Like in the pictures, you would think there's 60 or 70 kids on this, but I don't know.
67?
It's like a career before actually having a realistic career if you don't make it. That's about the realest shit I've ever heard for that. When you're going as hard as you can from 6, well, he'd been 3 is when he first started jumping on bikes and playing around, but.
Yeah, well, that was kind of like, oh.
Right. Those bikes weren't serious, huh? The race bike's another animal, right?
Yeah.
You gotta
Did
take.
I have
You gotta.
tricks?
Yeah, they were. Well, there was one gas, but it just didn't have the. Remember that little blue gasser we had?
Oh, yeah.
But it didn't have no power, and you didn't like it.
Do you mean when we first moved here and then boom?
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't have a track?
Yep, before the track.
Yeah, well, it did have a lot of power, and I still.
So yeah, we're just gonna treat it as a good way to teach them a massive amount of responsibility. Stupid amounts of responsibility.
A giant.
Let's just go. Actually, let me just. Some of the things I have the ability to cheer them out for before he even gets on his bike. Gloves, goggles. I'm usually in charge of his britches, but his jersey choice, chest protector, helmet, boots. I can cheer him out for them if he's running around in his socks. Let's see. is your gas on? Have we even looked at our air filter? Like, did you check your pressure in you check your tire pressure? Like all that. Before these kids are even 10, they're expected to have their shit together if they're going to race. Like, even the kids that race and the dads are kind of like on top of that stuff enough, getting to the gate on time, being there mentally, knowing you have to do it time after time, violently wiping out, and I'm not talking somebody like tackled you. I mean like 30, 35 miles an hour to a dead stop, and then a tumble. And then sometimes a bike chases you and finishes you off. And you'll see these kids jump up like they're on fire and just everything they got, pick a bike up, kick it, and go. And it's because if they don't, what are they there for? That's literally what people are going to tell them. Like, what did we come here for? Like, these other kids are here. They're willing to put themselves through that. They're willing to accept that suck and that suffrage. So you can't really baby them, because what are you going to do? Like, I don't know. I haven't found the balance. I'm sure there's a lot of guys on here and dads and stuff and be like, you know what, man? Do this, this, and this, but you know as good as I do, it's not going to work every day. Yeah. And then, like, injuries, too. Like, you're going to have to teach a kid at a young age that being injured doesn't mean they're injured and they get to chill and, like, relish in it. Yeah, it don't work. I tried it. I'm 36 when I 3 ribs in my Achilles torn. So, yeah, you don't bounce back up like that. I hit like a sack of potatoes. And then the bike followed me and just woo my leg. But yeah, that's why me and my wife always say, man, we got a huge amount of respect for these kids, because they're really not taking it lightly. They're as stressed out as you are. I mean, for those of you that haven't ridden a bike that could possibly unalive you, it's stressful. It's because even at practice, it ain't like practice consists of like honing in a certain piece safely. Like, practice means that piece that you're weak at, we have to not make it something that's even in the back of your mind. You're gonna do that sketchy or scary or corner that keeps mashing you into the dirt until you're just crushing life. They pack in Plateau Monthly. The less stress you put on them, the more they excel. I like that. I'm gonna read that again, because that needs to be put out there, Big Mac. They peak and plateau monthly. The less stress you put on them, the more they excel. That's real life, right? Like, nobody wants to get on something and be mediocre. Those people don't exist. We can say that. We can say like, oh no, I'm doing this for fun. Even if you're doing something for pure fun, you're still trying to get a little bit better at it, right? Like, maybe not people would put together puzzles, but they still want to do it fast. Bullshit, they're speed puzzlers. I know what I'm talking about. I'm just kidding. I'm just being Missouri. That's how people in Missouri talk, sorry. But everybody wants to be good at something they're doing. If it's a hobby, they want to be like, you know, they want to be better at that hobby than somebody else that's doing it. And then if somebody starts up doing a hobby and they're like really good at it without trying or doing it, it bothers you. That natural skill that some people carry around will bother you. And it's okay. That's called competitiveness. It's what's got us here with air conditioning, competition. And it doesn't need to be friendly. But yeah, sorry, I'm going on a tangent there. I just went on a tangent. But yeah, it's good for them. It's good. Those kids, they're tough. I'm sure, did your kids make it to Loretta's, Big Mac? yeah, they're gonna. Sorry, I went on my tangent, but they're gonna put enough stress on themselves to be better. Now, when they get to a point where they're not putting in effort is a different story. With the amount of effort that the parents have to put into to get to the track and the bikes and the mechanics, like when they don't put effort out, that's when it hurts. But oh man, guys, I didn't realize it's 10:30. All right, I'll be back tomorrow because I have to load up for practice. Okay, yeah, so we had a kid here, the same thing. Wasn't really interested in chasing regionals just because that pipeline was going to steer him away from, like, they had a set program and they don't want to just veer off for Loretta regionals. And it was a massive mud race. He just got his bike back anyways. They just rebuilt it. So he's got the Missouri State Series locked in his head. He's also got the points locked in if he stays upright. And I completely agree. I think Loretta's is important. And I've been asking people more and more of that lately, like, are you going to Loretta's? Are you going to Loretta's? But again, we just talked about that. You're gonna, at a very young age, and it's fine. But you're also gonna be chucking them into a 40-man starting gate where 12 of those positions are meant to be held by Pro Circuit, right? And there's probably another 5 or 6 that's meant to be held by Star. And yeah, and like I've seen pictures of the P-dubs at Loretta's, and yikes, they're not the ones that come off the factory floor, that's for sure. That's cool. You don't hear a lot of people thinking that next step, right? Like, what do I do when I peter out at 15 and 16 when all the kids catch up? And we hear that a lot too. 15 and 16 is a real, I don't want to say 15 and 16, but I'm saying like that age, it seems like when we talk to a lot of families, that's when the kid has to put the pants on. That's when he has to clip in and say, all right, well, Dad got me here. He got me all the damn equipment I need. He's got me the bike to sit on. Now, can I lock myself in and say I'm willing to scare the living piss out of myself for a trophy? Because I guess the difference is watching all the pros race at once isn't a good indicator of how hard it is, because you're seeing, again, the top 40, 42, just depending on what the gate looks like. It's just not a good indicator of actually how freaking hard it is. Go out on a track, and you're not supposed to be in their class, but just, you know what, weave into a pro class. Don't get on the track, because you're going to short jump and ruin your life. But just cruise alongside a track when they're full tilt, you know, maybe 2 of them are battling right next to each other. The amount of speed and intensity is out of this world. It's 2 people that if they touch, it could be pure devastation. The bikes could wad up and wad them up with them. But I can't say it enough, man. I got so much respect for the people in the sport. I'm in the sport, but as a dad, and yes, I do ride a bike, but ain't nobody wanting to see my highlight reel. Unless, like I said, I'm trying to figure this out, guys. I know, deep down, I know you guys want to see me go to these big ass tracks all these pros do, and not do it perfect every lap. But I'm just saying, it's whatever. We'll steer it out. Again, you know, Netflix hasn't really hit me back yet with the idea, but I'm working it. The problem is I can't go to too many tracks because I'll get too good. You know, I don't want to be that guy either that's like getting so good so late in his life. And then I'm just 60 years old stomping ass and just no regrets, leaving everybody behind. But yeah, that'd be like a life goal of mine. I've already joined the military. I got to deploy 5 times. It was amazing. Okay, I jumped out of things, jumped into things. Oh yeah, dude, you're dang right, man. I ain't gonna put a bike on it. It's safer if I just sit on it. All right, the stand's kind of my main Achilles heel here. I've tried putting a lot of bikes on this stand and not succeeded. I've seen other people actually try to put their bikes on this stand and not succeed. So it's not me. It's partially the shop floor. But I've let other people come up in here and be like, yeah, just put your bike on that stand. And they're like, pew, wipe out. And I'm like, yeah, it's so damn easy, is it, bro? I don't advise it. Slick shop floor in this stand, somebody's losing a toe. And this little pulley bar right here, when it slaps you in the shin in that mistake, it hurts. But anyways, I digress. Let me get back to my point. I've got to do everything I set out to do. I'm absolutely in it for my boys. I want them to experience this. I wish when I was a kid, my dad even had this ability to do that. You know, even had the ability to, if he would have had this ability to give me the bikes and stuff and go to these races, he would have. But he didn't. You know, his job wasn't where he was the boss, right? I flip houses, so I could just work for 3 weeks straight, sun up to sundown, and then go out and then waste it all on the boys. But he didn't have that ability. So I'm trying to take this ability that I have, right? Like, it's a big one. I don't take it lightly because, you know, I thought I was going to be working hourly doing concrete when I got out of the military. But my wife had a better idea of flipping houses, and I'm glad you gave me the idea because it's definitely benefited me. But if I could just get somebody to back me, I will take this and put it on my 450, and I'll go rip them tracks as hard as humanly possible for someone in this condition. You got to remember that, right? Like, and that's what Netflix has got to understand, okay? You know, you just get me to the tracks, Netflix. I'll be the content, all right? You are going to see pure entertainment on an FC450. And I might not always be on the FC450 because there's a lot of times I find myself not on it. Look, Big Mac's got 5 on it. He's got 5 on it, and he's got kids racing. So that 5 needs to go places. Netflix has got 5, a lot of 5s just floating around, doing movies and shows that we don't want to watch. But this would be entertaining. And like I said, I wouldn't always be on the bike because there's times I fly off quite a bit. I've noticed when I go to step up on the tabletops, the step up to a tabletop to step onto another one, I tend to come off my bike on those. They're popping up around the motocross tracks now. I thought this was a supercross thing, and man, when they do pop up, they get me. They get me. But I have done some video watching. I actually watched Ryan Villapoto break this down for me on YouTube. So I'm coming back, soggy bottom, and I'm gonna nail it. And then, so that would be interesting to watch, right? You always just get to watch the pros just zip, zip. What about the one that doesn't zip off that second one every time because he forgot to just bring in the clutch a little bit, because it's not all about a whole bunch of body movement, it's more much about throttle control. Yeah, it might be interesting to see what happens on that. I know what happens. It's not pretty. It is fun to watch though. And then for instance, we always watch people go to Southwick and crush that track. Okay, and the whole time they're saying it, they're like, oh, this track will eat a rider alive. You'll be dead. Yeah, but everybody finished. Like we kind of want to see that explanation you were giving us halfway through the race. We're like, the the track kind of comes out and swallows people and takes them down in. I could give you that. I have a feeling if, please, see, I've actually got somebody that wants to join me, which was actually going to be my next point, Big Mac. Now, what if not only me, what if me and Big Mac go out and do this, okay? What if we each get a bike and we go out there and my first real race bike was an RM125, end of story, bro. Full respect on that. Wasn't too many more years older than that too, by the way. It was an 02. Or wait, I think it was an 01 because nothing changed. And I think they sold it as an 02, but once we started looking at parts, I think my RM was actually sold to me 1 year newer than what it actually was. But yeah. But again, let me get back to this. So me and Big Mac are gonna go around, okay? We're gonna go to all these big name tracks. You guys vote this in. Again, Netflix hasn't really hit me back, no shocker. But we're going around to all these big name tracks. And some of the tracks that they don't race on that are also really big name tracks though. North Carolina, Florida, there's so many big name tracks in California that people don't know about, it's crazy. The vet tracks, but either way. Oh, my kid that rips on this one's 6. He's a 6-year-old. He loves it though. My son just broke his arm, a 6-year-old, about 2 inches back from his wrist. So we softened the bike up, waiting for him to get back to it. And then he finally got about a week out from healing his arm, and then we started tooling around on it. Well, the doctor can't say anything to me now, the cast is off. So about a week out, we started tooling around on it, not doing anything crazy, just feeling it out. But then cast came off. He immediately latched onto that bike and loved it. Loved it like the first time he rode it before the accident, for his arm. And but it was soft, and he's coming off the stuff, and I had it soft because I didn't want all that, shot going into him. So I put a little more air in the front. 3 pounds is all I put in there. He'll notice that. He really will, especially coming off a broken arm. Even though he's 6, they notice that little stuff. Because they won't be like, oh, Dad, the front end feels a little stiff, the rebound's off, it's compressing weird. They're not going to use words like that. They're going to come in and they're going to kind of push the bike away from them and take their helmet off quick. And you're like, what's going on? And it's going to be, I can't go, I don't like it, I can't go fast. And it's like, all right, well, what I did screwed you up, so let's take it back. But I'm just going in little steps. Honestly, Big Mac can vouch for this too. Once it's in their blood, they're hooked. They can't, even if they're not racing, they're not even counting down how long they just get to sit around in their cast and chill out and play video games. It's just haunting them that they can't ride their bikes. They'll sit around in the shops and stare at them, and at the tracks, they'll just look through the gates at the other kids riding, and they'll just be pouting. So it's so hard on him. Yeah, as soon as he was feeling any kind of better, J-Mo, he was on it. He couldn't hold it back. But anyways, people, let's get back to this Netflix show. Okay, me and Big Mac, we've got an idea here. We just got to run with it. Okay? Again, Southwick, right? We're getting ready to see that this weekend coming up. Is it this weekend coming up? I don't know. I got my weekends messed up, and I was super disappointed we didn't have a race this last weekend. But that's going to be amazing. We're going to see Lucas Coonan back there, right? Jet's going to look good. Deegan's going to look good. They're all going to crush the track, but you're actually not going to get a vibe for, and then Redbud, right? So you got Redbud, which again is an amazing track, but I bet that track is so hard to navigate as a not pro. Right, so do we have, this weekend in Southwick, right? Or no? Is it Redbud then Southwick? Or there's no way I missed Southwick. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get back on. Okay, it's Redbud. Okay, all right. So I did miss Southwick. It's Redbud then Southwick. But there's a hill at Redbud, okay? It's definitely, so you go down, I don't know exactly how the layout is, but it's the one corner I remember because I always think in my head, that has got to be one of the hardest things. Ooh, I cannot wait for the Coonins to get back. Me and my boys love MXGP. One, because we like the style of those tracks. We think it'd be really cool to just to have to deal with some of the other elements, right? Like maybe the sand's like so thick and choppy and the mud's so terrible, but ooh, Tony Caroli. If you guys don't know who Tony Caroli is, he's a bad mother on a dirt bike. He's kind of probably what stopped Jeffrey Hurlings from just absolutely owning MXGP. Like I know injuries were a big part of Jeff's. I'm not gonna call him Jeff. I don't know the man like that. He deserves a lot more respect than that. I apologize. Jeffrey Hurlings faced a lot of serious injuries that would put most football, basketball, maybe not baseball players. I know a lot of baseball players that work through these, but for an active sport like that needs like such quick, like the amount of major injuries that guys come back from and still wins something. But Tony Caroli was able to manage injuries. And when you're a 9-time world champion, that's a big deal. And I don't know where he's tied in with Ducati. I don't know if if Ducati knew like they weren't going to be able to really make a racing dirt bike unless they had like a racer to sit on it and tell them like, you're going the wrong direction. Like, but I don't care. I like seeing him back in American races. I think he got 9th on a stock bike at one of these AMA races last year. I know that don't seem impressive, 9th, but the difference in stock and factory is it's difference in four-wheeler and a dirt bike. There's a huge difference in those two things, right? Well, and a lot of them are like, it doesn't matter how good the bike is, it all comes down to the racer. And that is true. You could still stick Deegan you could still put Deegan on a factory Yamaha and the kid's gonna blow your mind. But there's a lot of differences in those bikes. Huge differences. But I remember Jeffrey Hurley's coming over and smacking Purcell, and I believe it was Tomac, all on the same day. Wow, when you kind of say it like that, it puts it in the perspective of where his career was able to go compared to Stewart's. Because Carmichael put on a pretty good run. Like if we actually broke down like a career, you would, compared to some of these guys, Carmichael's would look like an actual career, where some of these guys was just like a pro sport. They got in it when everything was like good and everything functioned 100%, but then as soon as they started to peter off, they had to go because it wasn't enough. Carmichael actually, I feel like he had a really good run. In some of these longer, like, look at Geisling, he's, that dude's got a hell of a career too, and he's been in it for a long time. I keep saying I gotta go, but I do. I can already tell. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. It's practice day. It's time to put some laps in the track. If my boys are doing good enough tomorrow and coach doesn't have us like practicing on anything off off to the side, right? Like if it's one of them things where it's like, no, just let him ride this out, let him do his moto, or let him do his 20 or his 30. I'm actually gonna get on my bike then tomorrow. It's in the trailer, waiting, locked up, ready to go, and I think tomorrow might be that day. And it's time for me to get out there and put a little sweat on and show the young dudes what uncoordination looks like. I'm kidding. I'm about to lay it down. Give us a step on, step off preview. Wait, does this look like a bike that could fit me? Oh, no, tomorrow at the track, there's a 90-footer. I've been telling myself that I need to just man up and hit it. I keep landing about 10 feet short. It's starting to like blow my body to pieces. So tomorrow, I might wait on the step on, step off thing. This is, that's a little live action. Literally the last 2 times I tried it, I ended up not on the jump. But hopefully the double is an absolute gorgeous at this track going into the corner when people grease it just right. I'll try to get that for you guys, and I'll try to man up and hit that damn show. And then, yeah, Big Mac, we got to save the step up, step off for, because you're going to have to help me with that one. Once you see me do it, you're going to think, why are you lurching your body like that? It's because in my head, when I know I'm on that first one, and I have to let the bike do a little work, I think, well, I need to help it. And then that throttle body movement on those don't work. But yeah, no, we're going. Big Mac, just pack your bags. I don't know when they're going to call us. Just keep your phone on you. It's going to happen. Now that the idea is out there, they're not going to pass up on this. That's gold. That's freaking gold.